Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to the Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. The Ministry of Education and Partners COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program is a 30-minute radio intervention support program that is meant to provide continuous instruction to keep you academically engaged during this stay-at-home period, as well as preparing you, our 6th, 9th, and 12th graders for the pending Liberia Primary School Certificate Exam, Liberia Junior High School Certificate Exam, and West Africa Senior Secondary Certificate Exam when the time comes. Also, in addition to this academic support, the program is meant to provide psychosocial support for learners, teachers, and parents, and also tips on how you as parents and teachers can provide support to your students and children at home. Now, let's join our teacher for today's lesson.
Hello students, we are teachers J. Kriboti K. Solomon
and Mr. Aaron T. Bala
of Rising Academies. This is the Rising Youth Movement Partnership for the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. Lesson number 13. Our lesson today is math for students of grade 3 to 4. And the topic is comparing numbers with more than 9 tens and ones. For today's lesson, we will be able to compare numbers with more than 9 tens and ones, exchange ones for tens and tens for ones. While we listen to these COVID-19 help tips, please take out your pencil, pen, copybooks, and get ready for today's lesson. Again, welcome. Let's learn.
What are the symptoms of COVID-19? COVID-19 symptoms include cough, fever, shortness of breath. In rare cases, COVID-19 can lead to severe respiratory problem, kidney failure, or death. If you have a fever or any kind of respiratory difficulty, such as coughing and shortness of breath, call your doctor.
Welcome back to Radio Math. Hello students. I hope you are feeling good and ready to learn more about numbers. Today, we will be reading and writing numbers in different forms. Today, we will do 5 activities. Our first activity will be mindful movement to get our brain settled and ready to learn. Our second activity will be a number warm-up to practice our counting skills. Our third activity will be a number workout to work on breaking apart numbers. Our fourth activity will be a brain break to rest and reset ourselves. Lastly, our fifth activity will be a challenge problem to apply what we have learned. For today's class, you will need paper, a pencil, your 100 bundles, 10 sticks, and 1 counters. If you don't have all these things, that's okay. You can still participate in our lesson today by drawing squares for hundreds, little sticks for tens, and dots for ones. Please gather the materials you need. You will also need to ask someone in your house to be your special partner today. Please ask them to get ready now. We will now join Teacher Aaron for our first activity.
Thank you, Teacher Krubo. Every day, we will start with a calming, mindful movement to get our brains ready to learn. When we are mindful, we are aware of our bodies, our feelings, and our thoughts in the presence of movement. Today, we will do a deep breathing exercise. Are you ready? Great. First, I want you to sit up and close your eyes. We are going to take 10 deep breaths together. You will put your hands on your belly so you can feel your breathing. You will put your hands on your heart to feel it beating. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. I will count for us while we breathe. I want you to keep your eyes closed. Let's start. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. Great. Next, we'll warm up our bodies and brains with an activity called Count and Move. Do you know that moving your body can help improve your memory? Oh yes, we are going to do a number of movements. And as we do, we will practice skip counting. Today, we are going to count up by tens from 0 tens to 90 tens. I will say certain number of tens and you will respond by saying the number in the standard form. My turn first. Then your turn. You ready? 0 tens.
0.
10 tens.
100.
20 tens.
200.
30 tens.
300.
40 tens.
400.
50 tens.
500.
60 tens.
600.
70 tens.
700.
80 tens.
800.
And 90 tens.
900.
Great job. Now, it is your turn. As you count, I want you to run in place. You ready? Go. 0 tens.
0.
10 tens.
100.
20 tens.
200.
30 tens.
300.
40 tens.
400.
50 tens.
500.
60 tens.
600.
70 tens.
700.
80 tens.
800.
90 tens.
900.
Great job. One more time. This time, I want you to squat each time you count. Are you ready? Go. 0 tens.
0.
10 tens.
100.
20 tens.
200.
30 tens.
300.
40 tens.
400.
50 tens.
500.
60 tens.
600.
70 tens.
700.
80 tens.
800.
And 90 tens.
900.
Excellent. Let's do it for the last time. This time, I will say the number in standard form. And I want you to say how many tens it is. So, if I say 500, you will say 50 tens. Is that okay? Great. Get ready. 100.
10 tens.
200.
20 tens.
300.
30 tens.
400.
40 tens.
500.
50 tens.
600.
60 tens.
700.
70 tens.
800.
80 tens.
And 900.
90 tens.
Okay, now it is your turn. This time I want you to hop in place as you count. Ready? Go. 100.
10 tens.
200.
20 tens.
300.
30 tens.
400.
40 tens.
500.
50 tens.
600.
60 tens.
700,
70 tens,
800,
80 tens,
and 900.
90 tens.
Wow. You are so strong with your body and your mind. If you work it out and practice, it will only get stronger. Let's move to our number workout activity. Before then, let's listen to Teacher Kubo for a special message.
You are listening to the Ministry of Education COVID-19 Teaching by Radio program. This is your lower basic primary math level 2 for grade 3 to 4, and we are your teachers. Thank you, Teacher Aaron. Okay, now that our bodies and brains are all warm up, let's start our number workout. Today, we are going to work on comparing numbers. What do you think it means to compare something?
It means we can compare two or more things.
Yes, but what are we doing when we compare two things?
I think it means we look at how they are alike and different.
You are exactly right. When we compare numbers, we are specifically thinking about which number is larger and which is smaller. Which is greater? 107 or 11 tens?
I think 11 tens is greater. 11 tens is equal to 110. So I drew 11 10 sticks on my paper and counted by tens up to 110. So 110 is greater than 107.
Great, listeners. Draw 11 10 sticks in your notebook. Now, let's count by tens. Ready? Go. 10, 20, 30, 40. What comes next?
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
What comes next?
110.
Great. Listeners, repeat after me. 110 is greater than 107. Good. Let's try another one. Is 68 tens greater than, less than, or equal to 680?
Okay, I use a place value chart to show that 68 tens is equal to 680.
Listeners, make a place value chart with 3 columns. Label the right column ones, the middle column tens, and the left column hundreds. Once again, label the right column ones, the middle column tens, and the left column hundreds.
Okay, I know 60 tens is 600. So I put a 6 in the hundreds place.
Listeners, put a 6 in the hundreds place.
I know now I have 8 leftover tens. So I put an 8 in the tens place.
Listeners, put an 8 in the tens place. Now, what digit do you think goes in the ones place? Great. A 0 should go in the ones place. Let's try another one. True or false? 237 ones is equal to 23 tens. Listeners, you can use your counting objects or place value chart, pictures, or talk it out with your partner. Do you have any ideas?
Yes. I think the answer is false. I use a place value chart again to figure it out. 200 means I put a 2 in the hundreds place. I know that 37 ones is equal to the number 37. This means I need to put a 3 in the tens place and a 7 in the ones place. That gives me 237. For 23 tens, I know that 20 tens is equal to 200. So, I put a 2 in the 100 place. There are 3 leftover tens. So, I put a 3 in the tens place. That gives me 230. And 237 is not equal to 230. It is greater.
Wow. Did you get the same answer, listeners? If not, remember, mistakes are a good thing, even if they don't feel like it in the moment. If we keep working hard, we can learn from our mistakes to keep getting better. Thank you. We now join Teacher Aaron for our brain break.
Thank you, Teacher Kubo. Okay, students, let's take a break by getting our wiggles out with an activity called freeze dance. When you hear the music, I want you to start dancing. You should move your body anyhow you like. When the music stops, I want you to stop moving and freeze exactly where you are. You can move again once the music starts again. We will go back and forth for a while. Are you ready? Great, go. Okay, wasn't it nice to move your body for a bit? Now, let's apply what we have learned today. I have a mystery number for you. Here's our first clue. I am an odd number. What does that mean?
That means it can be split equally into 2 groups. It has 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9 in the ones place.
Wow, great. Our second clue. I'm greater than 42 tenths and less than 43 tenths. What does that mean?
That means it's greater than 420 and less than 430.
Great job. Here's the next clue. My digits are up to 9. What number am I? This is a tricky one. Let me give you time to think.
The number has to be 423. It's odd, greater than 42 tenths and less than 43 tenths. And 4 plus 2 plus 3 equal 9.
Wow, well done, students. It's time to recap what we have learned today. Let's join Teacher Kubo.
Thank you, Teacher Aaron. Well, that's it for our lesson. Great work on skip counting today. First, let's review the assignment from the last section. The first sequence was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What three numbers come next?
When I look at 2 to 4, I saw an increase of 2. Then 4 to 6 show another increase of 2. So the next three numbers after 12 are 14, 16, and 18. The rule is add 2 each time.
That's right. Great job. The second sequence was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Who can tell me the next three numbers?
Yes, I think I can. When I looked at 5 to 10, I saw an increase of 5. Then I looked at 10 to 15, which also show an increase of 5. So the next three numbers are 35, 40, 45. The rule is to add 5 each time.
Exactly. Great job explaining your answers. For the next section, here are 2 patterns to think about. Remember, your job is to figure out the rule in the sequence. Ask yourself, how are the numbers changing from one number to the next? Here is your first challenge. Write down the numbers 1, 2, 4, 7, 11. What are the next three numbers in the sequence? Second challenge. 3, 6, 5, 8, 7, 10, 9. What are the next three numbers in the sequence? And I will read that again. First challenge is 1, 2, 4, 7, 11. What are the next three numbers in the sequence? Second challenge, numbers 3, 6, 5, 8, 7, 10, 9. What are the next three numbers in the sequence? Great work today. See you during the next session where we will continue practicing number comparisons. Take out your pencil, pen, and write down the list of the following radio stations that will help you to listen to more of this lesson. Troop FM 96.1, ELBC 99.9, ELUM 98.7, Hot FM 107.9, Cool FM 91.9, Equas Radio 91.5, Kings FM 88.5, Freedom FM 87.9, OK FM 99.5, SETI FM 90.2. You can also follow us on community radio stations across the country. Ministry of Education Facebook page at Ministry of Education Liberia, or on the Ministry of Education website www.moe-liberia.org.
Boys and girls, if you have any questions on today's lesson, you can kindly send them through this number 0555 670833. Again, if you have any questions on today's lesson, you can kindly send them through this number 0555 670833. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you for that helpful reminder. Boys and girls, that is the end of our class today. We are so happy you were here with us. We hope to talk to you again soon. Goodbye from me, J. Kubo TK Solomon.
And goodbye from me, Mr. Aaron T. Bala.
Amen.